So, a lot of people have been talking about this incident where a 14-year-old boy fatally shot his mother's attacker in Chicago on June 21st, 2003.
Get your food! Who? Get in the car? Nay. Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
There's no context as to what started the confrontation, but basically, as you just saw, 35-year-old Carlisha Hood was violently attacked by 32-year-old Jeremy Brown. Jeremy Brown later died due to his injuries, and all charges have been dropped against Carlisha and her son. A lot of people frame the story as a son who rightfully stood up for his mom in the face of an attacker, but I think there's another way to put this, and that is an immature woman who continued to provoke a clearly aggressive man and who put her son in a position where he had no choice but to get between his mother and a man twice his age. Carlisha really could have walked away. In situations where you are a female and a man attacks you, it's really an instinct for the men around to intervene, since 9 times out of 10, it's an unfair fight. So I'd argue it was the duty of the men around to intervene, which is exactly what Carlisha's son did. And I think he was right to do so, but that's not my point. My point is, what a lot of women don't realize, and what Carlisha clearly didn't realize, is that the consequence of her engaging and provoking this seemingly unhinged man was that the responsibility to de-escalate the situation was not on her, but now her son, which is really unfair, because now this 14-year-old boy is responsible for the actions of his 35-year-old mother.
Hood's attorneys say she has always been the victim and that the wrongful charges have caused great harm to her and her family's reputation. So a lawsuit will be filed today. That news conference is scheduled to happen at 9 o'clock this morning in the Bronzeville neighborhood, where again, she will speak.
I just need a little time to heal and to just get my life back with my baby.
What Carlisha didn't realize is that the consequence of her engaging and escalating the situation or provoking what seemed to be an unhinged man was that the responsibility to de-escalate the situation was not on her, but on her son. And if you think about it, things could have gone really sideways if Jeremy was armed himself. And as much as I think that Jeremy Brown faced the consequences of his actions, which was that if you attack someone's mother, you're gonna get a beatdown, I don't think it was very fair either to put that burden on a minor, because he's going to have to live with having taken a man's life, and I don't think that's something that a 14-year-old should have on their chest. All in all, it seemed like a really bad situation either way, and I'm glad that the charges were dropped, because I do think that if you attack someone and they defend themselves and you end up kicking the bucket, that was really your fault to begin with, and you should have thought about that before you put your hands on someone, let alone someone's mother. I just hope that Carlisha and her son stay out of these situations, because things can go sideways really fast, and I would hate to see an innocent kid get hurt or worse just because of someone else's mess. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.